I'm going on.
Yo guys, it's HazzaHD, and today we're got a brand new video on the channel, and this is a how to get any car for free. This could be any car you want, it could be someone else's car. So in this I'm going to be taking my friend's PIF.811. So yeah, I'm just going to have it for myself, I'm going to duplicate it, he's going to have it as well, and then I'm going to duplicate it and put it inside my facilities. You can do this any car, do it, pick a car off the street. Obviously you don't want to, but you can do it with a friend's car, you can do it with a random person car. But you know, you need to get them to come over, you know, let you jump in their car. So you're going to take it for a quick ride or something, and then you put it in your facility and bam, it's now yours. You just duplicate the car, so maybe you'd have a nice car. But yeah, all you need to do is you need to call in one of your cars. This car is fine, you will still get to keep it, it's just going to get destroyed. So you know, pick a car that is not too heavy and easy to move, as if you do pick a heavy car, then it will take your friend a lot longer to push your car into the river, which is part of the step. But yeah, just make sure you get a lightish car, and you know, it doesn't matter what car, it could be any car, you're not going to lose this car at all. It's just going to be so you can start the glitch. So yeah, once you have spawned the car in, you just need to go up to it, jump inside it, and then you want to go up to your facility, and you need to have your friend in their car ready. And you just need to go up to the facility, and when you do get the facility full, you will need your facility to be full of cars. When you do get this error, then you need to get your friend to push your car into the river, and once he has tell you, and then you need to accept that thing, accept the notification screen, and then you just want to click, and then you just want to kill yourself. So once you've done this, then you need to go over to your friend's car, let him, so make sure you have access to drive their car, and then you just need to simply put it inside your facility. So I'll just go over that one more time. You need to drive up to the facility in your car, and then once you get the facility full error screen, you need to get your friend to push your car into the sea. And once he has done so, just tell him to say you know, your car's in the water now. Then you need to accept that screen, and then you need to obviously jump out your car and then kill yourself, and then you could jump in their car and drive it into your facility. As you can see, normally they wouldn't let you drive it into your facility, obviously because it's not your car, but it's now glitched out and it thinks it's your car, so it's now duplicated it. And after you drive it inside your facility, then the car should respawn outside for obviously the guy who owns it to keep. So yeah, as you can see now, I'm just going to replace any car. Obviously you want to replace the cheapest car. I've got some two cheap cars in here for some reason, but yeah, I'm just going to replace them, and once they are replaced, it's now mine to keep. But if you now skip the video and you know you don't watch to the very end, then you will not be able to save the cars. I'm going to show you how to save the cars at the end, so make sure you do watch to the end, else otherwise you won't be able to keep your cars. So if you do skip for the video, then you're not going to be able to keep the cars, and then you'll be complaining in the comments saying it doesn't work, but in reality you've not actually watched the full video. So I'm just going to rinse and repeat, do the process one more time. As you can see, I'm just going to call in my vehicle, obviously from my mechanic. As you can see though, my friend does still have his 811, so as you can see, my I now have an 811, it's inside the facility, and his 811 is respawned back outside. But you just want to simply call your car back in. I'm just call Mod Mutual as it has been destroyed, and then I'm just going to call my car back in. So you can use any car for this, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to use the same LG Retro Custom, as is quite an easy car to push, as I've done it before with the Nero Custom, and that is a very heavy car, and it did take a long while for my friend to get it in the ocean. You know, if they are struggling, then you can do it the second time and do what I do, where you do sort of angle the car closer to the water, so it is a lot easier for them to push. As you can see, I just angle it slightly to the right, and then once again I get the facility full. So you need to tell your friend to push it in the water. Once he's pushed it in the water, accept that screen, jump out of the car, kill yourself, and then you need to, when you respawn, go get in their car and then put it into your facility. And then once again you've duped it again, so that means I've duped the exact same car twice. So yes, you can use the same car as many times as you want, and you will get to keep it, and obviously they will get to keep their vehicle as well. They'll never lose it. So, you know, if your friend's got a Deluxo or something like that, or a very high-end, an X30 Proto or something, and you do really want to keep that, or maybe they've got modded cars, you know, some people's got modded vehicles in the game, you really want them, then you can do this, and both of you will get both of the vehicles. So yes, it's a pretty insane glitch. Obviously the founders will be in the description, so make sure you go check them out. They do upload glitches and stuff. But yeah, in a minute I am going to show you how to save both of the vehicles. So if you do turn off the video now, then you will not be able to save the vehicles. When you log back in or you try and get in the car, it will kick you out and say you do not have access to this vehicle. So I'm simply just going to replace one of my other vehicles. Obviously you will be losing these vehicles, so make sure they are cars that you won't miss, so don't do it on some expensive cars. But yeah, as you can see, both of the 811s are now inside my facility. So in a minute I'm going to show you how to save it. So you see here is number 1, and number 2 is on the opposite side. So to actually save these vehicles, you could do one of two things. You either can save character, which I would recommend. Swap character, which I would recommend, or you can quit and relaunch the game. So I'm just going to show you how to do it by swapping character. So simply I'm just going to swap character, quit this online session, and it should put me into the swap character screen. So once you're in the swap character screen, then as you can see, it doesn't take too long for loading. As you can see, the characters walk in. Now if you've got multiple characters, obviously it will show. If not, then it'll just show you create a new character, but you just want to simply click back on your own character and wait for the game to load back in. So as you can see right now, I have just selected my character that I want to keep the cars with, and then the game will load back in. It's going to load me back into my facility, and now I'm just going to prove to you guys that I do get to keep the vehicles. So it spawned me in my facility, and then I'm just going to run back to the hangar, garage, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm going to prove that I still get to keep all of the vehicles. So as you can see, both of the 811s are still in my facility. So here is number 1, and number 2 is on obviously the opposite side. But I'm going to prove to you that I can actually get inside this 811 and drive it around, which if you did not swap character or quit the game, you would not be able to do that, as it would just kick you out. As you can see, I could drive this car around. It is now my car. I can go sell it. I can do whatever I want to it, and I will never lose it. So yeah, this is a pretty sick glitch. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you smash the like button and also subscribe if you guys are new. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.